Uh, I just really think that Stanford did a good job. Competed. End of the day, they made one more play than we made, so I thought those guys did a good job. I want to take my hat off to Coach Taylor and his staff. Also to our players too, though. I thought they fought hard, fought all the way to the end. I mean, even to the last field goal, they fought their butts off. So they did a real good job. I put all that's really on Coach, myself. And as the coach, there's some things that I could do to help our players out, not just in the game, but also through the week.
We're going to start in the front row with Emily, and then second to Dan right here on the side.
Fran, can you just talk us through that final play call decision on the 4th and 9 and leaving Lewis out there in one-on-one in that coverage there?
Yeah, we felt as though Lewis could make a play. Actually, if you look at before we called timeout, they had Io Manor to the field one-on-one with Bellamy. Had to try to put some pressure on the quarterback. So when we called timeout, felt more better with Lewis being over there, being able to cover him. I mean, we feel as though Lewis is a good football player. He can make those plays. He's a back shoulder, good ball, perfect thrown pass. So, I still got to watch it on tape again. Kid made a play. We didn't make a play.
You've talked before about needing to learn how your team responds in adversity. I mean, certainly faced adversity today. What did you think about their response overall?
I think we could continue to get better, starting with the head football coach. But I think we can all continue to get better from adversity. I think everyone will always get better from adversity the rest of our lives. But we can always get better. I think they responded well on the defense side of the ball, and the offense also. At certain times, they responded. So they'll start to get it. It'll be good. It's part of the game, though. It's a part of it when you build it and things are going that way. So I'm confident that this will be a learning stepping stone for us.
Fran, this has been a game, obviously it was a game of turnovers back and forth for both teams. Just what you could say about, coming off of a game like that comes down to the last 3 seconds and the extra opportunities and capitalizing on their side. I know you guys got 3 points off of turnovers in the game as well early on. Just what you could say about the turnover game.
I thought they did a better job, though. I mean, they scored off of one of theirs, so that helps out. It's a part of the game, and depending on where you get them at, big plays, certain times of the game, the momentum, monotony of football, like it's going to happen, and when it happens, but I felt like we all responded. Nobody had their heads down coming off the sideline, things of that nature, so I felt as though we're learning from it. Some of the time we can put them in better situations when they are, when some of those penalties are coming. I think that those guys just kind of outcoached us today. Player-wise, pretty good game. We kind of got outcoached a little bit.
Fran, we heard that Zeed wasn't here today due to a personal matter, but I wanted to ask you about Tank, Ross, and Nixon. Were these injuries that took place in practice in the bye week, or what's their physical status?
So Tank's was before that didn't happen. Zeed has a personal family issue that he has to handle and needs to handle, which I don't want to speak about that anymore. And Justice Ross, it was just 2 days ago. So
I'm sorry, Emmanuel Ross.
Emmanuel Ross, that's what I meant. Sorry. Emmanuel Ross was just 2 days ago in practice, so they were all practiced this week.
Nixon as well, and
well, that was been going on for a week or two. He's had a quad contusion, just trying to play through it. So had a deep bruise in his quad.
And can you give us an update on Marcellus Barnes, who was injured tonight?
He was just hurt. I think it was bad back spasms, something of that nature. So he wasn't able to move. It tightened up on him real quick. So, but they said the X-rays were negative, which is good. So, hopefully all that stuff loosens up and he'll be able to come back soon.
Christian on the end.
Fran, Trevor had another good game today, leading your team in catches and yards. Why does Kyle have so much trust in him right now? Because it feels like anytime he throws the ball to Trevor, it ends up in a catch.
I think they watch a lot of film together, do a lot of things, but Trevor's just putting the work in. He's taking football when he leaves practice. He's also thinking and living football all day long. A lot of guys don't do that, and he's doing that all day long. So, it's paying off. You work hard, you get paid for working.
We're going back to Mario and then back up front to Mark.
Hi, Fran. What was Stanford doing to stop the run, and did you think you had to rely on your pass more because of it?
No, I felt like they had about 50 people at the D-line. They just was flying. They were stunting. They were moving. It was show 5, bring 6. It was show 6, drop them back. Just different things, running different stunts. And, those guys just really fought well today. I thought the defensive coordinator and the D-line coach, they did a real good job.
on the flip side, things they did to limit Rondé tonight?
It was doubling him a lot. Of course, Rondé's going to be doubled a lot. Different times he was doubled, and there was times he was open, but there was some pressure at him, and they couldn't be able to see him. So it's part of football.
Hi, Coach. How do you evaluate Kyle's performance tonight, and what did you think of his Josh Allen leap into the end zone?
Kyle, I'm pretty sure he wants to play better. We all want him to play better. He wants to. But I thought it was well. He drove down, was able to go score, and we're going to come back and be able to stop him. He played good football. You know how a football game is. Every game is not about to be 500 yards of passing. It's just different things that happen. What I liked there was that when adversity hit, it didn't, stun him. He just came back and he just responded, and he went downfield and was able to drive us down and get us an opportunity to go win the football game. So, he done what every other good quarterback would do. And did he throw some passes to the other team? Yeah. That happens. It's football. But I feel good about what he done. Especially towards the end, he gave us a chance to win. That's all you can really ask is for a kid to give us an opportunity to win. I was happy because he ran. I like to see Kyle run, so it was a good deal for him to run, and it was inspiring to our football team, and you see everyone was lifted. So, yeah, it was pretty good. It was a good run. It was a nice run.
Coach, I'm wondering what you saw from Alec Iomander just throughout the night, and especially on that one-handed touchdown catch in the first quarter.
Yeah, he had that good. I forgot about that one. That was a good catch. He was a good player. He made a lot of plays last year. He made a great catch on 4th and 9, right? So I'm just happy for that kid. Happy he got a chance to do it. Hasn't been playing football for a long, long time and been able to come in and just start to do these things. So I'm very happy for that kid, and I wish him nothing but the best, that he continues to do well. He's a good football player, and he came out here and done a great job.
Coach, with no Will Nixon in the lineup tonight, how much did you feel that changed the game plan, if at all, and affected your guys' run game tonight?
We still had another running back. I just felt like they did well on defense. I don't think not having Will Nixon affected our running game.
Take a few more. We'll start right in front of that one.
I noticed Devin Grant was playing in at safety, which is obviously where he played at Buffalo a little bit, or at least playing more inside. Was that a result of just personnel with Barnes going down, or just you wanted him on the field? Good player, good guy to have out there?
No, he plays nickel now. I don't know if you noticed, but Justin Barron's a linebacker. So we moved Justin Barron into linebacker, and the next best guy to make sure we can have everyone on the field. He was a starting corner, but now we moved him inside the nickel because he was a safety, and just want to take advantage and try to get as many good athletes on the field, especially since you don't have Marlo Wax right now. We tried to go and be a little bit more athletic when it came to the linebacker position.
Last two, we're going to start with Dan.
Fran, obviously a man of faith and somebody who has been through adversity on and off the field. What do you lean on in a moment like this to learn, to grow, and to advance as a leader for this team?
I'm going to just continue to pray and just show them how to be men. I got this little thing right here. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, nothing will be impossible. So I'm going to just continue to follow my faith. Continue to follow Dart. Just be there for my family. I'm going to still live the same way. We lost to a good football team tonight. That coach, as I said, did a good job. I'm not about to change up anything due to the fact of us not having a win tonight. So, but we're going to learn from this. I think our players will learn from it. They were hurt, and I don't want to see them hurt. So I'm going to make sure that I do as much as possible so they don't have to have that feeling so much on the weekend.
Last one, if anybody's got it. Good? Thanks, guys.
You got it?
Coach, I was just kind of wondering, the physicality of this game. Mm-hmm. Did you anticipate Stanford was going to be that tough on defense? You mentioned maybe they showed you some things you didn't see. Or how would you characterize the physicality of this match?
They out-physicaled us. They had 173 rushing, and we had 26. There's nothing to talk about. That was there. You could see that. Stevie wanted to see that. So we just want to make sure that we can We gotta be more physical when it comes to that. We have to be able to run the ball. If you can run the ball, then you can protect Kyle. And it gives him a better opportunity. But we got to be able to run the football, and they eliminated that. And they only allowed us to pass the ball. And for us to be good and for who we are, you got to be able to do both. You can't be one-dimensional. You got to be able to do both.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate y'all.